We continue with our explanation of where you are in this time and space. What that means is, where are you in this present moment? Are you in the presence of being, of just being yourself, of just being in the moment of what you are doing? When you are in the moment, and it would not matter what you are doing, it is being present with yourself. Whether you are at work, whether you are being present with your children, with your partner, with friends or family, it is being present. Not having to be concerned about what once was, things that happened in the past. If it recalls memory of happiness in that moment, where you are remembering times of happiness, of joy, of love in that moment, that is being present. But it is when you are in the past, where you are still being stuck in memories that you wish to have had continue, or memories that are not serving you at the present moment, that is where you need to understand you are not in that time and space. You have moved on from that time and space. When you even go to the future and you are wanting and anticipating and expecting, that becomes too overwhelming. And what does that cause you in your present moment? Anxiousness, because you want to get there, and maybe get there at a speed, and maybe get there with expectations of abundance, of being there and where you, at the timeline that you're wanting to be. And when that doesn't happen, what happens to you? You become anxious. You give yourself negative emotions. You then become not worthy of what you have because you haven't gained what you want to have in the future. This is why being present in the time and space of where you are is all about being in the moment, being appreciative, being of gratitude, being abundant in your time with the people that you are around. It is okay to have goals and plans, but you then have to understand things are moving that you cannot control. Things happen that you cannot control. When you are planning, it is planning for something. That is very different to forecasting a future where you are expecting and becoming disappointed. When you have the mentality of planning an outcome or being inspired to do something, that is very different to what you want in the future, because what you want in the future becomes so overwhelmed and becomes this expectation. And when that doesn't happen, then suddenly your whole life has crumbled before you. And then what you are doing is then giving yourself self-abuse. I didn't do this at the right time. I'm a failure. I should have done this. There were so many options, but I didn't do that. Oh, I'm so stupid. So we say to you, planning is very different to what you are forecasting in the future. When you plan, you know that there's going to be movement that could change at any given time. So let us give you an understanding of being present and just being. When you are in the being of the moment, you have no expectations. You are in the energy and the vibration of what you are doing right now. And when you give all to that moment, when you give everything to this moment, you know that you have created a vibration, an energy. And when you create the vibration and the energy of the now, that brings peace, that brings harmony, that brings joy. Because there is nothing else to interfere in that moment. You are not thinking of the past, you are not thinking of the future. Be empowered with your own ability to be in the being. Be empowered by knowing that you have the presence of this time in space right here and now, and what you can create, what you can change now in this moment can create more for you, can create more abundance, more feelings of joy, because you have experienced it at this moment in time. You have experienced living in the now. You don't know what could happen in the future. Why would you want to know? Because you'll be missing out on being in this vibration, in this energy right now.